Hey, Mrparka here to review a new one from Cat Motion Picture Films, and this is Killer Rack by Gary Lamberson. He actually did Slime City and Slime City Massacre, both which movies I've seen. It's been a while, and I actually enjoyed both those movies, and yeah, Killer Rack. I love the title, love the concept. Now let's get into it. Basically what we have here is kind of a flat-chested woman who's struggling in the society where boobs are everything. If she doesn't have big breasts, she can't get a job, she doesn't have confidence, her boyfriend doesn't want to sleep with her, all sorts of things like that. She actually meets Dr. Kate Thulu, who's played by Debbie Rochon, and she kind of is an evil scientist that wants to bring back an ancient kind of Lovecraftian god, and the way to do that is through plastic surgery and implanting these monsters inside her breast. So that's pretty much the setup of the movie. It is definitely a comedy horror over horror comedy, and it's just a movie that's full of ridiculously weird people and zany antics and things like that. It has a list of who's who in here. You'll recognize a lot of people like Debbie Rochon's in it, of course. Michael Thurber from a bunch of the Richard Griffin movies, and of course, Lloyd Kaufman. Now, Lloyd Kaufman appears in almost every movie you could think of, and honestly, he's really funny in this one, which made me happy. It seemed like he was having fun in the role. Debbie Rochon also seemed like she had a blast in there, and Michael Thurber chews up the scenery as always, and he's tremendous in this movie. I just love watching him. Really great facial expressions, and just kind of the right amount of over the topness. I really loved it. Loved his performance in it. The movie, to me, some of the characters, like I said, are more over the top than others. And I believe it does kind of, surprisingly, the story gets long right away, but it does feel a lot slower. The first two acts of the movie are a lot slower, as they should be, but the third act is so wild and outrageous, it kind of, you wish the whole movie was more like that. There is surprisingly it's not as sleazy as one would think. It's more lighthearted in its zaniness. It's not dirty and dark as you would think, although it is just from the subject matter alone, but it's not as gritty or sleazy. It's definitely playing homage to stuff like Trauma or Frank Henenlotter and Street Trash, stuff like that, but it's, again, more lighthearted than that stuff. Also a nice cameo by Roy Frumpkus in here, which is, if anybody's seen Street Trash, they'll get the reference. But yeah, all in all, I thought the movie was fairly fun, fairly decent. What I do respect a lot, it's an ambitious movie. The end shows that, and the end's beautiful. The end's great. And also, they have some musical numbers in the movie, which I think are probably some of the best parts of the movie. Dream sequence with the musical number in there is brilliant, and a lot of comedy horrors. They don't typically do that. They don't stray and go into the music territory. I think that's a mistake. I think that Killer Rack does a really good job with doing that, and the scene's actually really funny. The writer of the movie actually plays a major role in here. He plays the love interest of the woman who has the Killer Rack. And he's a believable character, and he's actually a very likable character. He's kind of in the friend zone, but they don't do the typical friend zone, but they don't make him, a self-entitled brat like a lot of the people in the friend zone seem to be in movies. But yeah, I like the lead two characters. I thought they were sympathetic. I liked them. There's plenty of kills in the movie. A lot of the deaths happen off screen, but in a movie that, I wish they were more on-screen deaths. There's even some stop motion in here. So it's an ambitious movie that uses mostly stop motion, practical effects, and green screen effects, which I respect. There's musical numbers in there, which I think are really funny. There's a lot of jokes, a lot of gags, a lot of weird characters just doing weird things. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth watching. I think that this director is just one of those guys that I kind of enjoy all the stuff I've seen from him. This one, like I said, it's not perfect for me. No film is, and I do think that it has a slower start than I would like, but the end makes up for it. And I do wish we got to see the breast a little bit more, the Killer Racks a little bit more. Again, some cool puppetry as well in here. But yeah, that's Killer Rack. I've enjoyed the lead two characters. I thought were pretty fun. Like I said, it's a silly, goofy movie, and anything called Killer Rack, you should know what you're getting yourself into. I think the trailer will let you guys know if you'll like it. There's a commentary on here, which they went into it, talked about the budget being about $50,000, which surprised me, but they did have kind of a big cast and a lot of effects and stuff like that. And they also talk about a lot of, it has the writer, the director, and the lead actress in there. They talk about just making the film, and it's a fairly decent commentary. Nothing wrong with it. And there's a behind the scenes, which I enjoyed. Things like that, doing the choreographed dance numbers. There's 4 deleted scenes. 2 of the deleted scenes, which I really liked, is a point of view with the camera falling behind her while all the men, after she has a breast, how all the men react to her, how they're just, some people are falling over. I think those are good gags. I wish they were in the movie. But again, like I said, it does kind of seem a little slower in the beginning, so I imagine that they cut what needed to be cut. Again, like, surprisingly, there is some really nice camera work in here where they don't cut and they kind of follow over back and forth, especially in a bar scene here and there, which I think is also very cool, ambitious, and cool stuff. You don't see that typically in a lot of low-budget movies. There's a lot of stationary camera stuff. But, yeah, again, and then there was also, like I said, behind the scenes, there was 4 deleted scenes, which are all pretty funny, to be brutally honest. They probably wanted to keep them. There was probably a bunch of deleted scenes, but these are the 4 they chose. I thought they were pretty cool. There's 2 short films on there. One, I think, was made by the writer. It's called Kill the Bitch. Not to be confused with Kill That Bitch, but they do share some similarities, which I thought was kind of funny. This is kind of a cute little short, kind of cool. And then there's the fake exploitation trailer called The Camper, which is also very fun. Has the writer starring in this one as well. And he is just basically a tortured camper, was molested and by a woman, and now he kind of hangs out in the woods and does exploitative things. But yeah, that is Killer Rack. If you like these goofy, kind of silly movies, I definitely would check it out. If you watch the trailer and you think, nah, that's not really for me, then steer clear. But if you like stuff like Slime City Massacre, or I'm trying to think of, I guess it's similar to Hinalodder, but yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, then check it out. I'm Mrparka. Have a good one.
Good morning, Mr. Rockwell.
Oh yeah, Betsy. You're in early.
Good morning, Mr. Rockwell.
Wow. Sandy. Looking as lovely as ever.
Babe, it's my mom. She needs me over there. You know she's been sick.
If you need help taking care of her, I'd love to meet.
I swear her tits are actually innies. It's like I'm feeling up a 10-year-old boy.
There is a subtle little operation I could provide that might give you a slight edge.
Oh, well, what?
Bigger boobs. You made the right choice, my dear.
Holy crap!
Do you like them?
They certainly pull the room together.
Did she always have those?
I'm definitely all woman now, and so much more.
There is a great evil surrounding you. No, within you.
We'd like to ask you a few questions. May we come in?
I have a set of fun bags with the hunger for human flesh.
All you need's a pair of fun bags, and you'll never be a bag hag.
They're clappy and slappy. They make me very happy. They make me want to bust out into song.
All you
Bettie?
need's a pair of fun bags, a leather teddy in a ball gag.
Bazoomas, palookas, guns like bazookas.
Bow down before the great and powerful tits.
How's that for alliteration?
All you need's a pair of fun bags.
They're officers of the law, and sometimes you gotta get icky.
Sag.
Yo, Killer Rack.
Look! Godzillas that will crush you in your sleep.
All you need's a pair of fun bags.
I'm writing my review right now.